So we are going to begin with today's class, and in today's class we are going to see certain things. That is, we are going to see insertion of an element in a sorted array or list. So in the previous class, in the previous online offline lectures, you have already seen insertion of an element in an array, where we create a separate room for the element and we go on uh, shifting the elements till a room is created at the proper place. For example, we will ask from the user the position and the element to be inserted. And what we do is, normally in traditional arrays, we already fix a maximum size for the array right in the beginning, say 50 elements, 100 elements. So there is ample space where you can accommodate any number of elements after the last element in the array. So what happens is, after the last element, now in Python we don't have such arrays. In Python we make use of linear lists. So we create an empty element, none, and we append it to the end of the list. And what we do is, we just go on shifting the elements by one position towards the right hand side, so that a proper room is created, a vacant place is created to insert the element. Okay, so this I have already explained in my previous video. So today we are going to see how to do this with the help of a sorted list or array. As you can see, this array is sorted. So I'm just going to fix the position of the array elements here. This will be 0, 1. So we have 10 elements in this array, and the size of this array is what? 10. Okay, as you can see over here. So now this is a sorted array, and we will not be asking for position from the user. We will only be asking for the element which is to be inserted. For example, the element which the user wants to insert is 29. So by looking at this array, you can understand very clearly that 29 has to be inserted where? In the sorted array. Where will you insert 29? Can anyone tell me? Yes, come on. I want some serious responses from this class. It's not like I'm wasting my time over here, students. If you have joined the class, kindly take the pains to answer the question. A very simple question I have asked. Where do I need to insert this element in this sorted array? If an
Between
yes, between, just repeat once again.
between 25 and 30.
Very good. Between 25 and 30. That is, this is the location where we are supposed to insert this element 29. Now to do this, we need to shift all the elements. That is, those elements which are lying towards the right hand side, that is starting from 6, 7 onwards, they have to be shifted by one position towards the right side, like this, so that we have one space empty. The earlier seventh position, that is sixth index, that will be occupied by 29, and all the other elements will be shifted that side, right? So in traditional algorithm, already what we are going to do is, we will take up the index 10, which is the index of the last element, of index of the element which lies after the last element, and it is a vacant place. So that place will be used to shift the elements towards the right hand side. But before that, what we need to do is, we have to find this appropriate location where we have to insert this, because we are not asking for position from the user. So what to do for that? Now, for doing that, we have to make use of a program logic, right? Or let us write the algorithm. Okay, so we first start. Now the second step is going to be, first of all, ask for the element, read element to be inserted, that is any. Clear? So we have to first read the element which is to be inserted. Now what we are going to do is we have to first figure out where we need to start. So first, set size equals the length of the array, length of array ARR. So I have size, and the size is what? It is 10, right? And this 10 can be used to signify this place, this empty place after the last element. Okay, so I have taken that. Now what I'm going to do is first I have to set the value of I. Now what should be the value of I? Because I will be shifting it from this side. I will start shifting from the end. Okay, so I'm going to take I as size. Size is 10. I'm going to take I as size. So I will take up this very location. This very location will be taken by I. Now it should be like this. ARR, and I'm going to mark this as ARR. ARR 10 equals ARR 9. That is this 9th element. This 10th element will become the 11th element, right? Next is ARR 9 equals ARR 8. This one. Then ARR 8 equals ARR 7. That is this one. Then ARR 6 will be, sorry, ARR 7 will be ARR 6. That is this one, right? So we have to stop over here. That is at 6. So the position we need to find first. First thing is we need to find the position. So we cannot set I as size in the beginning. We need to set I as 0 because we will be first looking for the position. How will we look for the position? We will check from the beginning. Is 29 greater than 2? Yes. Move ahead. Is 29 greater than 6? Yes. Move ahead. Till the time 29 is greater than or equal to any element. Okay. So right now I'm not considering equality. I'm just considering while 29 is greater than any of the elements. It is uh, greater than all elements till 25, right? The moment it reaches 30, the condition becomes false. So then what will happen? This index 6 will be considered as the index which has to, where the new element has to be inserted. Okay. So we are going to do it this way. I, right? So first thing is I'm going to check. I'm going to set I as 0, right? And I'm going to check while element is greater than ARRI. Right, while the element was 29, while element 29 is greater than any of these elements, continue executing the loop content. Okay, what will it be? I equals I plus 1. So let's check it out. I is 0 in the beginning. Okay, so element is 29. Is it greater than ARRI? What is ARRI? Array location at 0, that is 2. So is element greater than 2? Yes. Move ahead, increment the value of I and make it 1. Next is, we are checking whether element is greater than ARRI, that is ARR 1, which is 6. 29 is greater than 6? Yes. Again, increment it to 2. So go on doing this. Is element greater than 12? Yes. If element greater than 14? Yes. Is it greater than 25? Yes. Right? So we have reached 5. Then again, is it okay? 1 second. At this point, it became 5. Okay, we again go back. So what is at 5? 25. Is element greater than 25? Answer is yes. So it will change it to 6 over here. Again, it will go back to the condition. Is element 29 greater than ARR 6? That is 30. This is the point where the condition becomes false. And the loop is exited. What do we have in I before exiting the loop? It is 6. That is exactly this location where we have to insert 29. So what we can do is we can just save this value in a variable named index. Okay, the position where we have to insert the element. So we have saved that position. Now what we have to do is shifting of elements. We have to do the shifting of elements. So let's do the shifting. For shifting of elements, what we are going to do now, we already have reached this position. Okay, I am going to first remove these things. It's difficult to remove, doesn't matter. So now I'll start like this. For I in range, what should be, think and tell me what should be my start and what should be my stop, because I'm going to start it from this position, back to front. From right to left, I'll be moving. So you can use negative indices also, but because I'm moving with the traditional algorithm, hence I'm not using the negative indices here. Okay. So for I in range, and usually I am comfortable using only the positive indices. So you can do it in any way you like, but because we are following the traditional approach, so we better stick to that. Okay. In the Python approach, you can follow any method. So now we have to start from the last one. Already size is 10. So I'll write size. I'll start from size. And I have to end at this location. That is, I have to write, I have to move till the last iteration is going to be this. ARR 7 equals ARR 6. That is, the element at the 6th index will move to the 7th index. यहीं पे मुझे stop करना है. That means when I is 7, I minus 1 will be 6. When I is 7, please see, this is dry run. This is how you can figure out where to start and where to stop. So 6 is, when I is 7, I minus 1 should be 6, right? And I don't intend on going any further. So what I'm going to do is, I know that stop index is always excluded. So what value should I take over here? Can anyone tell me? What value? Index, I have already saved the index 6. Index is 6. I've already saved it. So I'm going to take it as index only, because the last index is the one which is going to be excluded. Okay. So it will be 7 and I've taken minus 1, which shows that it is going to move in the reverse direction, right? Starting size that 9, 8 and 7. 7 tak hi aayega because 6 will be excluded. And I want it to move till 7 only, because then only I minus 1 will be taken as 6. Otherwise, it will also shift 25, which I don't want. Okay. मुझे shifting यहीं पे stop करानी है. Right? So once this is done, now I can write ARR. I equals ARR I minus 1. That is, this is I. When I is 10, I minus 1 will be 9. Okay, when I is 9, I minus 1 will be 8. When I is 8, I minus 1 will be 7. When I is 7, I minus 1 will be 6. Okay, so this way shifting will be done and a vacant place will be created over here. So how it is going to be? This will be 75. I'm just going to write it. So here I'm going to insert So I've inserted one more element. Okay. And this element is going to be 75. This element will be 49. This element will be 33. This element will be 30. Okay. And now this has shifted. So I'm going to So now they all are in place. So this is 30 and this 30 is not deleted. Only thing is now duplicate values are there. Even if this 30 goes away, we still have 30 over here. So this is the point where I will be inserting the new element, that is 29. And how will I do this? I'll come out of the loop. You can see I have removed indentation over here, and I'll write ARR index equals what element, right? And size, you can calculate it, size equals len, or you can, normally in traditional algorithms we write size equals size plus 1, because there the arrays are not dynamic data structures. In Python, lists handle almost anything instantaneously. Okay, but in traditional languages, arrays do not, the traditional arrays don't have such things. The programmer has to do it himself, right? Let us see the program now. So, insertion of an element in a sorted array or list. This algorithm, please just go through the algorithm once. You don't get algorithms in the exam, so I'm just going to give it to you. Just go through it once. Okay, if you're not comfort, algorithms we have already seen, they have a much different way of working than your actual programming, right? So algorithm is something which is in theory, right? So instead of going to the algorithm, we will be seeing everything through programming only. So we write ARR equals eval enter a list of, sorry, very sorry, list of numbers, typo mistake. Okay. So we have ARR. Now instead of wasting my time, what I can do is I can simply create a list consisting of random elements. This is for the purposes of hurrying up my task, because I don't want to spend a lot of time in figuring out or always entering my numbers. I need to first check whether my logic is working properly or not. So I learned to create a dummy array many times. So size equals len array. What do I need to do? It is a sorted array. So I need to sort this. In traditional programming languages, we have to write the code for sorting the elements also. So we will be seeing sorting also, but because here we already have a function, a built-in function for sorting, so we are not doing that. Print the sorted array, right? So we printed it, and now we are going to ask for the element. Enter the element to be inserted. User will enter the element. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to first search for location to insert. Where I have to insert, I have to first look for the location. So I is 0 while element is greater than ARRI, I plus equals to 1. That is, go on updating the value of I till the time element is greater. Okay. And once the condition is false, automatically the loop will terminate. Index equals I. So this is save location index, which we have to insert the new element. Now next part is shifting. So how do we do the shifting? We first start with for I in range, and we are going to start shifting from, I have already told you, we'll start it from size and we will end it at index and move in the reverse direction. ARRI equals ARRI minus 1. And finally ARR index equals element, size equals size plus 1, and print the array, right? Let's try this out and see. So we have this over here. You can see the last we already have. You can just check here. Array was in unsorted manner. All the elements were not sorted, but because we used arr.sort, so it sorted the array, and now we have to insert an element. Let's try inserting 29. Okay, there is some problem here. List assignment index out of range. Let us check where we went wrong. So here it is. We start from size. Yes, we did one thing wrong because we are not handling a traditional language, not a traditional array. We are working with lists. So we need to first create room for the element. So we will write arr.append none. We had to first do this and we forgot to do that, right? Let's do it now and see. So you can see that this was the location between 26 and 53 where we had to insert 29, and it is inserted at exactly that location. In Python, we do this extra step, that is create room for new element. We created a room for a new element to be inserted. Whereas in traditional language, we don't need to do this. Is this clear to everybody? This was insertion of an element in a sorted array or list. Now, what would be the Python method? Okay, this was the exclusive, we can say this was the exclusive, this is the traditional method, right? Insertion, just a second. So I'm going to, now we will be seeing the exclusive Python approach. Now, what do we do with Python approach? We will simply use import bisect. Okay, and we don't need to do all this. We will only sort the list, right? We will print the list, and all this thing we don't have to do. We will just ask for the element to be inserted, and I will write bisect dot insert the name of the array and the element, and print array. We'll see it over here. Suppose I want to insert an element 15. So you can see 15 is exactly inserted between 12 and 18, where it has to be inserted. So this function insert, it does all that work which we had written over here. All those statements which we had written, first finding the location, then shifting of elements, everything is done by this function over here. So this is your exclusive Python approach. Is this clear to everyone? So which one do you think, which one do you think is the easiest one?
Python approach.
Python approach is the easiest one, right? But let me tell you one thing, Python approach is no doubt the easiest one, the easiest approach. But if you only rely on the Python approach, migrating to other languages might become quite difficult. Okay, you will not be able to understand what is happening. यहाँ पे आप सारा काम खुद कर रहे हो, so that is making your logic clear. And here what is happening is you are simply calling a function which is not available, which is not necessarily available in other languages. So you will be completely only dependent on Python, but we should not be completely dependent on one programming language, especially when we are dealing with data structures. Okay. Next is deletion of an element from a sorted array. Yes.
Ma'am, can you please once again show them this one?
Show what?
Ma'am, program.
Program. Dear, I'll be
Thank
sending
you.
everything. I'll be sending everything. Okay, here, this is the program for Python approach where we have only used this part. This is the main part, which is inserting the element within the sorted list. This function को आपको call करना है. That's it, right? Next is deletion of an element from a sorted list, right? So let's see deletion. I'm going to first delete everything over here and create a fresh list. So again, I'm creating a fresh array. Just give me a moment. I'm inserting an array consisting of all elements in the sorted order. So here we have elements are already in the sorted order. Let me increase the size a little bit. Fine. And I'm going to number the array elements. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Deletion of an element from a sorted list. So how do we do that? So how do we delete from a sorted list? We are first going to ask for the element. Let's fix certain things. Size is 10. Okay. Element which is to be deleted. Now I am only going to specify the element. Suppose element is 25. I want to delete the element 25. And because I am deleting the element 25, I also have to make sure that rest of the elements, they fill up the gap. And the size is also reduced by 1. Okay, so that has to be taken care of. So first thing is to figure out the position of the element. Although I have a function named find for doing this, but I'm not going to use that. Instead, I'm going to do it programmatically. So my first step is finding position of element, right? So how do I do it? I'll start from the very first. For I in range, and I in range, I'm going to see it till the end, so I can simply give size. If I have not provided anything as the start index, by default it will be 0. Okay, if element is equal to ARRI, that means what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to write index as I and break. I found the element. Okay, I have been checking from the beginning. Is element is 25? Is it equals to ARRI? No. Okay, so move on to the next. It's no, 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 yes. So here a match is found. So index will be set as I. So what will be index? It will be set as 6 and break. So this loop will be terminated over here. So finding the position is done. Position हमने ढूंढ लिया. Now next step is deletion. And in deletion also it is shifting of elements. Now I don't need to save the element because element is already there. Okay, so I don't need to save it anywhere. I just have to remove this element by shifting the other elements to this place. So how am I going to do this? For I in range. Now I have to shift starting from this side, from left to right. So I will start from which position? Index. Index से हमने start किया, index is 6. And it should be like this. ARR 6 equals ARR 7, ARR 7 equals ARR 8, ARR 8 equals ARR 9. Right? That means, and not ARR 9 equals ARR 10. That will give you an error, that is indexes out of range. So this point ARR 8 equals ARR 9. This is the last iteration. Okay, this is the last step which I need. Okay, so for this, if I is 8, I plus 1 has to be 9. So that means 9 is going to be excluded. Now size is 10. So I can write size minus 1 over here. Size minus 1 will give me 9, which will be excluded. And it will take up only till 8. Right? So that's that. And we are going to write, we are going to close it. No minus 1. Why? Because we are moving forward. Right? ARR I equals ARR I plus 1. So ARRI equals ARRI plus 1. That is shift them towards one position towards the left to cover up the gap. So this gap will be covered. And how it will be? This is 29, 35, 36. Now you can see that this last element still remains over here. I have to remove that element also. So in traditional programming languages, logically it is considered as deleted. Why? Because I am writing size equals size minus 1. ये तो लिख ही रहे हैं. And if size becomes size minus 1, that is the last index will be 8. So this will never be considered. But in Python, what we will do, we will use the del function or pop function or remove function for removing that, right? Let us check out the program now. So deletion of an element from a sorted array using traditional approach. Just wait, students. I'll complete this and then only you will be able to leave. Okay. So array is sorted. Element I have asked from the user, and first thing is search index. So search the index. So for I in range size, I also have to figure out what is size. Size equals len ARR. So if element is equal to ARRI, then index is equals to I and break. Fine. So index is found. Next is shifting of elements. For I in range, we already had written it over here. Index, comma, size minus 1. ARRI equals ARRI plus 1. And finally, what we are going to do is we are going to delete the last element. So del ARR, we can simply write size minus 1. Size is what? 10. Size minus 1 is 9. So it will delete that, or you can also write minus 1, which will delete the last element. Print ARR, and we will see how it happens. So let's check it out. Suppose I want to delete 26. So you can now see that 26 is removed from this list. And as per Python method, you can simply use the pop function for providing the list and the element, and it will be you can use the pop function, you can use the remove function. It will remove the element and it will automatically adjust the list, right? So with that, I conclude today's class. Was it clear to everyone, students? Insertion in a sorted list and deletion from a sorted list. In the next offline lecture, now next would be your offline lecture, which will be on list comprehension. So please watch that video very carefully, right? So thank you everybody. See you all again in the next class.